Here it is.
Ooh, look at that cave.
Welcome to the cave of the evil spirit. You got your flashlight?
Got my flashlight.
Go check it out.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah?
Ooh. Launch your head.
Yeah. I just want to make sure it looks stable up above.
You don't see any widow makers?
No widow makers. It looks like it actually just keeps going into the mountain.
Yeah. Pretty creepy. Well, I've got that voice-activated recorder. So anytime we ask a question, if we get a response, we will be able to play it back immediately.
Okay.
Is there anybody in this cave with us? What's your name?
Listen. I heard a low. Do you hear that down there?
No. Hello? Is it okay that we entered this cave? Dude, I think I heard whispering.
What?
I'm not kidding. I swear to God. It sounds like a woman's voice. Are you a man or a woman?
I feel like this place is playing tricks on my ears. I heard something too.
Why are you here?
Should we do playback?
Yeah, let's do playback. Saving it. All right.
Why are you here?
That high-pitched noise makes me uncomfortable. What the heck was that? I didn't hear that when we were in here.
I didn't hear that either.
Bottom line is, we have it recorded, so we can isolate that track and see if we can really pull something out.
All right. Well,
Weird cave.
weird cave.
We're going to see if we can analyze that evidence further. But in the meantime, Josh reached out with another lead for our investigation.
Hey guys, how are ya?
Hey, Josh.
Good, how are you?
Pretty good.
I'm good. You guys are winning the award right now for best video conferencing background ever.
You know, we thought we'd give you a little view.
That is unbelievable. How's it been going so far?
You know, I gotta say, the falls are intense. It is possible that the sheer noise and fury of Niagara may be enough to affect your cognition and make you see and hear things that aren't really there.
I was kind of directing all my attention towards the falls, but I'm starting to think maybe there's paranormal activity that runs all over this area, up and down Niagara River, all over the place, so I want to explore that some more.
Well, I'm glad to hear you guys are thinking about investigating beyond the falls because there's an area downstream on the Niagara River that I really want you to check out. In the 19th century, a bunch of industrial buildings went up with the purpose of channeling Niagara's water for power. They would use these underground tunnels called raceways to channel the river's force. And one of these complexes, this place known as the Western Block, is rumored to be extremely haunted. The owners' names are Heather and Frank. They are really eager to meet you two, and they're very hopeful that you can help solve this mystery.
Okay, we're on it.
Yeah, go check it out.
All right, good luck. Oh, and hey, stay dry out there.
We'll try.
With a fresh lead from Josh, we head to meet the owners of the Western Block, an old factory with a very dark history.
Okay.
It's weird.
Giant garage door.
Hi, guys. Hey.
Thank you so much for inviting us to come out here.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, you're welcome.
So what rooms have you guys picked up what you call paranormal activity around here?
Oh, almost all of the property.
You have photos.
Oh, yeah, it's right here. Photos were taken in one of the galleries, and they were taken by guests of ours, all in the same area. Yep. For whatever reason, whatever's there likes to hang out in that corner.
That's a really cool grab.
You have a video. Describe the video to me.
Looking through the doorway, I saw a shadow of a woman walking across the wall. And when I looked at it, I thought it was Heather coming up the back stairs, but later on when she checked the security cameras, that's what she found.
Oh, yeah. That is super distinct.
Okay, that's a shadow of a woman for sure.
And nobody else was in the building with you at this time?
No.
So what was this building actually used for? Like, what did they make?
It was a factory that made pulleys and wheels for ships all over the world. And at one point in time, it was all hydro-powered.
Yeah, the water's right across the way. So how did they get the power here?
They had channels of water, raceways that allowed water to flow down the hill right onto the property. So that ended up running all of the machinery and the entirety of the complex.
You actually have water running underneath this place right now?
Yes, we do.
Yes. This property was used during Prohibition to move alcohol around. We knew they were using the raceways to get rid of problems,
Absolutely.
those problems being people when they were moving the alcohol around.
So you're telling me they actually would take bodies and then, like, shove them out through the river to get rid of them?
Yes.
They either dumped them straight in, maybe stuck them in a barrel, and they would float out into the canal.
This plot keeps getting thicker and thicker.
Do you mind if we have a run of the place?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
It's clear that some unexplained phenomenon is making life hell for Heather and Frank. The only question is, what? In search of more evidence, we're setting up cameras where they captured these photos.
We have our shadow figure trap set.
Yeah,
Okay.
looks good.
Heather told us a hot spot is the factory floor, where there have been recent reports of unusual activity.
I can't imagine how dangerous it must have been working here. All those moving parts, rushing water, powering this whole thing.
What the?
Okay. Something loud is moving right above us. My first instinct was something rolling off the roof, but this above us is completely flat.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? All that? Yeah. Let's try to figure out where it's coming from. The sound's kind of echoing around here, though.
Let's go around.
Okay. Wait, Jess, I just heard something inside.
What?
Someone just fell in here. Shh, shh, shh. What is that?
It sounds like it's coming up from upstairs. On the right side.
Unable to find the source of the strange sounds we've been hearing, and with 100,000 square feet to cover in this factory, Jess and I decide to split up. She stays upstairs to investigate where the owners captured their haunting video. I'm headed to the Western Block's underground crawl spaces to try and access the raceways where bootleggers disposed of bodies during Prohibition. As I descend, the air gets heavy, so I'm not taking any chances.
Oh, yeah. Going in. Looking down here, I'm starting to see a few pools of water. But more interesting than what I see is what I hear. It sounds like a lot of rushing water. So I think at least one of the raceways underneath the structure is still at least partially active.
All right, starting. Call and response 1.
I'm using an EVP app to see if I can elicit a response from any ghosts lingering in the building.
If you're here with me, could you tell me your name?
Ed? Ed, are you somebody that works here at the factory? Ed, were you a bootlegger in the area? Were you doing anything that you shouldn't be? Move it. What are you moving?
Niagara Falls hides many secrets, but in 1969, some of them were shockingly revealed. Geologists wanted to study the falls to see if they could slow its erosion. And so Army engineers built a massive dam to halt Niagara's flow, turning off the water for the first time in 12,000 years. But what no one anticipated was that the falls would finally reveal what they'd been hiding. At the now dry base lay a fortune in lost coins and 2 unidentified corpses. The geologists ultimately decided they couldn't fix the falls. And so, after 6 months without water, the makeshift dam was dynamited and the falls returned to their full majesty. As to the bodies, one turned out to be a man who jumped into the water, and the other, a woman who was never identified. Yet another mystery of Niagara.
Why have you not left? That whole thing just crashed. It's not playing at all. That shouldn't have happened.
I clearly heard the name Ed and the voice saying spirits could be a reference to alcohol. Given Western Bloc's ties to Prohibition-era bootlegging, I want to reconnect with Phil to pursue whatever tried to communicate with me.
Hey. So, I just got a really big hit on an EVP upstairs where the guy said that his name was Ed.
And he goes, move it. And I said, move what? And he said, spirits.
I'm wondering, based on the discussion that we had with the owners, I think it might be one of these bootleggers.
Any bootleggers that did get killed here, the bootleggers' bodies would have been flowing in the water that runs under the Western Block and right pretty much under our feet right now.
Yep, exactly.
So probably find where the water's flowing.
Yep, I agree. Down over this way?
Let's give it a shot.
Jess and I canvassed the perimeter of the factory, searching for the point at which flowing water exits the Western Block's underground raceways.
Check it out.
So this must be the canal that the raceways run into. So what we have to find is where the raceway that flows from the Western Block meets the canal.
It's got to be over here because I can hear that water running.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Is that it?
That's it. Look at that.
No Niagara, but we found the water.
Yeah.
God, can you imagine that people would dump bodies all the way up at the building? It would flow underground and pop out right there into this canal down to the river. Maybe your guy Ed ended up down here too.
So that's what I'm thinking, actually. So I was thinking trying to reach out to Ed, so I figured I'd use the SLS and see what we can get.
I got the FLIR. Might as well put it to use, see what kind of activity we could pick up.
You know what? Let me try walking around here and getting a little closer to the water.
Me to record audio?
Yeah, why don't you record audio, see what we can pick up.
And recording.
Ed, are you here? Was that you talking to me inside the building? Were you a bootlegger in this area?
Want to go down?
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave this running up here.
You good?
Good.
Ed, are you here? If you're here, feel free to show yourself. My name's Jessica, this is Phil. We just wanted to explore the area, and it sounded as if you reached out to us inside the building.
My team continued to investigate the area until sunrise, but unbeknownst to them, it was what they recorded at this exact moment
Ed, it's your last chance. Do you want to reach out?
that would reveal, upon detailed analysis, an astounding EVP.
Ed, it's your last chance. Do you want to reach out?
And coincided with this strange visual anomaly we picked up on our thermal camera in the raceway outfall, and also connects with the response elicited during Jess's EVP session.
If you're here with me, could you tell me your name?
Ed?
Our research discovered that one of Niagara's most notorious cold cases is that of professional baseball star Ed Delahanty. After a drunken and violent outburst, Delahanty was kicked off a train near Niagara in 1903. His lifeless body would be found a week later at the base of the falls. The circumstances of his death are still a mystery today. Jess believes her theory holds, and possibly the spirit of Ed Delahanty is moving about the Niagara area, propelled by the energy of the falls. And as for the other EVP Jess captured in Western Block,
What are you moving?
in researching a connection between Delahanty and Prohibition, we discovered that Delahanty's brother Frank was a bootlegger. And even though our static cameras didn't catch any shadow activity similar to what Heather and Frank reported, it's easy to see why many consider Western Block a supernatural hotspot in Niagara.
Ready?
Yeah.
Evidence from the Cave of the Evil Spirit also seemed to reinforce paranormal lore.
Is there anybody in this cave with us?
We detected multiple unexplainable audio anomalies, including this strange sound. Add this to the scream my team heard near the base of the falls, which we ran through noise-canceling filters. And it's fair to say the ghostly sounds captured by my team corroborated many of the reports in the area. The raw power and majesty of Niagara Falls will continue to attract visitors from all over the world. But for those planning a trip, be warned. While no one can be truly prepared for the awe-inspiring natural forces of the falls, you'd be wise to keep your ears and eyes open for the unnatural forces
Oh yeah, that is super distinct.
that seem to be swirling in the mist.